If you were to suggest or if you were to recommend, what things would you recommend to the devs and the admins to change in Farm 2.5? What's up YouTube? Genie here, back at it again. In this video, we will be talking about Plant vs. Undead and the new version that they are going to launch, which is the Farm 2.5. What's new with that? What can we expect? How is it different with Farm 2.0 versus 2.5? Did it resolve any errors? Did it resolve the batching that they are doing? Did they resolve the lags, the disconnects, you know, the connection errors that the users, including me, have been experiencing for the past couple of weeks, month? We'll also do a price check with CoinGecko to see where the PVU token is standing right now. How much is the PVU token? Is it a good time for you to jump in and purchase your tokens or not? So I'll leave it all up to you. I'll just show it to you later on. Again, if you guys are new to my channel, please do not forget to click that like, that subscribe, click that bell, set that to all. That way you will always be notified with the future uploads that I will be making. Also, feel free to check the NFT games right here. Right there. Okay, so check out those games. They are about to launch very soon. They are doing their token launches, and the link to those videos will be in the description below. That way you could go ahead and take a quick glimpse to see if you're gonna be interested in investing in those NFT games as well. So check out my channel. There are tons of NFT games that I've featured. So without further ado, guys, let's get it on. Intro! Okay guys, so this is the release notes for Farm 2.5. They released it, or they posted it September 6th, so 4 days ago, because it's September 10 right now. And let's go ahead and run through it one by one, because I've heard a lot of things, like say for example, some people are saying that everybody has to put water in the world tree, but the rewards will be random. So 20 water will be the maximum. Those kinds of things, which I noticed, and I read through this, and it's contradicting to what the information has to say. So let's go through it one by one. Okay, so the world tree aims to replace the current daily quest system by rewarding all players who participate in growing it. The more players participate, the more rewards they receive. Okay, the world tree is the one that they replaced for the current, or actually the past already, because right now watering your neighbor's farm is disabled already, because as the developers said, or the admins of PVU said, they mentioned that it is the primary cause of lags for the server, which is when everybody is visiting the farms of other people, that causes the massive load or workload to the servers, which then results to lags and delays and disconnects for people that are playing the game. Okay, so let's continue on. Here's how it works. Every day, players from the entire server give water to the world tree. Minimum of 20 water per player. So like what I mentioned, guys, it's not a maximum of 20 water. It is a minimum of 20 water. So you can contribute more, but you cannot contribute less. Otherwise, if you contribute lesser than 20, it will not, or you will not be able to give the reward when the target amount of water for the world tree is reached. Okay, so hopefully that one is clear. So once the water requirement is reached, all players who have given, again, all players, okay, so all players who have given water to the world tree can claim the corresponding rewards. So guys, contradicting to what other people are saying, wherein you water it and then the rewards is going to be random. Like all the people that water, let's say for example, there are 10 people that, this is just an example guys, okay? 10 people watered it. PVU will give like 3 or 4 or 5 rewards to 5 people out of the 10 that watered it. It's not how it works, okay? According to the note that they released, all players that watered the world tree minimum of 20 gets a reward. Okay, hopefully that one's clear as well. Okay, so next, so to guide you guys to your first in-game NFT, NFT guys is the land and the plant. The plant, not the sunflower sapling and the sunflower mama, okay? The plant itself, okay, the one that you can see in the marketplace, those are the NFTs for PVU, okay? So let's continue. We have decided to increase the rewards from the world tree in the first week. And I would like to emphasize what they said, the first week. Okay, so the first week. Rewards are as follows. So again guys, this is just for the first week. Reward 1, 10 LE plus 1 sunflower sapling, requirements of 4 million water. 4 million water for the entire server, okay? Out of all the players that are playing PVU that contributes 20 or more water, if they reach, or if you guys, if we, let me include myself, if we reach the requirement of 4 million water, we will get 10 LE plus 1 sunflower sapling. Okay? Next would be reward number 2. 15 LE plus 1 sunflower sapling. The requirement to that is 6 million water. 6 million water, you get 15 LE plus 1 sunflower sapling plus reward 1. Okay? So let me clear it out once more, guys. If we reach this, you get this and this. Okay? So it's not just this one. Okay? So hopefully that is clear. So reward 2, if we reach the 6 million, you get reward 2 and reward 1. Okay? Next would be reward 3, 25 LE plus 2 sunflower sapling. The requirement is 9 million water. And what do you get if we reach 9 million water? You're right. Reward 1, reward 2, and reward 3. Okay, let me show you. So 10 LE, 1 sunflower sapling. Okay, so 15 LE, 1 sapling. 25 LE, 2 saplings. For a total of 25 plus 15, 40, 50 LE. Okay, 50 LE and 4 saplings. That is for the 9 million water. Okay? Next would be reward 4. So reward 4. 1 sandbox plus 2 sunflower saplings. The requirement is 12 million water. Okay, so 12 million water. Later on, guys, I will pull up the calculator. I'll post it. I'll show it here. So you guys will see how many active players do we currently have in the server. And then let's get probably a conservative, just a conservative number out of that active players, so we can compute how many million water can we produce for a certain number of players. Okay, but for this one, let's just continue to check out the rewards first. So for reward 4, 1 sandbox and 2 sunflower saplings. So if we get 12 million water, guys, we get 50 LE, 1 sandbox, and 2 for 6 saplings. Okay, so hopefully that is clear. And finally, now reward 5. Okay, so reward 5. Reward 5 is every plant is automatically fully watered for the next day, plus 50 LE, plus 4 saplings, yes. So that is reward number 5. Okay, so let me pull up my calculator. Okay, so yan. There you go. Okay, so it's on my left and it's gonna be on your right. Okay, so if, say for example, we reached the 15 million water, how much do we all get? What are the rewards, the total rewards that we could get out of that? Or, I'm sorry. So if we reach 5 rewards, or if we reach 15 million water, what or how much, what is the total rewards that we are going to get? Okay? So, let's do the calculator. Alright, so let me just test. There you go. Okay, so 10 LE plus 15 LE plus 25 LE, and then plus 50 LE for the reward 5. Total LE that you gain for that day is 100 LE. Okay? 100 LE and 1 sunbox. Okay? And then the saplings you get. So for the saplings, for reward 5, they give us 4. Reward 4, they give us 2. Reward 3, they give us 2. Reward 2, they give us 1. Reward 1, they give us 1. 10 saplings. Okay? That's per day. Again, that's per day. And if we get reward 5, all the plants in our farm are all watered the next day. Okay? So hopefully that is clear to everybody. So let me just hide the calculator. So that is the first week booster that they are mentioning. Okay, so let me show you the website again. So the first week booster. Okay, again guys, the first week booster is only good for the first week that they launch Farm 2.5. After that, who knows what changes will happen. They can reduce everything and put it to normal. Perhaps extend, maybe. Hopefully they extend the booster. But if they don't, then most likely they will change it to the standard one that we are going to have. Most likely for the rest or the majority of time that we are playing Plant vs. Undead. Okay? So after the first week, all saplings are removed from rewards. And the requirements for each day will correspond with the number of active players. Okay? Now, like what I told or like what I mentioned earlier, let me show you the Discord. Okay, so that's the Discord. And you will see the total number of gardener here in Discord. So let's just take into consideration this server since majority of the players of Plant vs. Undead uses Discord for announcements and all the things that they need to know or to be updated. It's in Discord. So 301,690. So let's just say, for example, you know, definitely not that 301,690 would contribute the 20 water. Let's just say 280,000. Okay, so chop off 20,000 out of that. Let me pull up my calculator again. So let me, there you go. So let's do a rough estimate of the contributions. So 280,000. Okay. So 280,000 multiplied by, say everybody is just putting 20. Okay, let's just say everybody's just putting 20. We get 5,600,000. Okay, so 5,600,000. And we are in the reward 1. Okay? So reward 1. Now, let's say people are generous. People are generous now. Let's say on average, people are contributing or watering on average 25. Okay, 25 waters per 25 water per 25 water per gardener or per player times 280,000, 7 million. So 7 million, just 25 water, we get this one. Reward 2. 15 LE, 1 sapling, 10 LE, 1 sapling. So for that, we will get 25 LE and 2 sapling for that day. Okay? For 25. Now let's say people are really hyped. People are expecting, let's get it on, let's contribute, let's take advantage of the first week booster that PVU is giving us. That way we could get as much NFT plans as we can, and we can have that 100 LE is equal to 1 PVU again. I'll discuss that later. The 100 LE and the 300 LE. Okay? I'll discuss that later too. So, hype. They put, let's say, 35 water per person multiplied by 280,000. 9,800,000. You get 25 plus 15 plus 10, you get 50 LE and you get 4 sapling. Okay? So you get sapling, you get 50 LE and 4 sapling for giving the average of 35 water per day for 280,000 players. How many water can we use per player for a 280,000 population game to hit that 15 million water limit or water target? Let's see. Let's do 60 times 280. That's too much. 50 times 280. No, 55. That is 55 times 280. Not bad. So 54 times 280. Bam. 54 water per player multiplied by 280,000 players of PVU gets us 15,120,000 water in a day. Okay? Now again guys, what I did for the calculator is just a rough estimate. It's just a what if. Okay, so well, I'm encouraging you guys for the first week. Let's take advantage of that. Maybe we can contribute as much water as we can. That way we could get as much reward as we can. And before that first week booster ends, we are able to take advantage and get as much out of that. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. It's just my personal take. We can take advantage of that, or we could let it slip. That's perfectly fine, right? So, okay, so 54 for 280,000. Okay, so just conservative computation. Okay, let's move forward. Moving on. Other changes. As per the previous announcement, we will implement 2 changes. New condition when exchanging LE to PVU. Okay, so this is the ultimate question. This is something that the one that I normally am hearing from my friends that are playing the PVU. I mean, they understood it wrong. Okay, so here it is. 0 NFT. Okay, so 0 NFT cannot exchange. Okay, so 0 NFT cannot exchange. What it means is, if you're using sunflower sapling, sunflower mama, you cannot exchange. Okay? You cannot exchange. You can just accumulate the LE. Okay? Accumulate the LE, stack it up, stack it up, stack it up. Buy the sapling, buy the sapling. By the way, the sapling, you can still generate LE and you will need that to exchange it to an NFT plant. Okay? So next, let's show it again. One plant can exchange 3 times the base rate. So base rate is currently 100 is equal to 1 PVU. Okay? What does that mean? What it means is if you now already have one plant, you can exchange your LE to PVU. But 300 LE is equivalent to 1 PVU. Okay? And you heard it right. Yes. One NFT plant, your exchange rate is 300 LE to 1 PVU. Okay, the next one and the last one for this one, for the other changes. Okay, let me show you that. 2 plants or 1 land can exchange at base rate. What does that mean? If you have 2 plants or more or 1 land, you can exchange your LE. 100 LE is equivalent to 1 PVU, which is currently the exchange rate now. And that is one big thing that PVU decided to do. It is a major change in terms of how the people earn money, because they would have to accumulate more LE to just to exchange it to 1 PVU. Okay? I'm not sure if this setup would boost or would increase the token price of PVU up in the market, but let me show you now. Okay, let me show you a quick glimpse of how much the PVU token is in the market. Let's do 2 exchanges. So here, let me show that to the website. You will see it's at $10.31. $10.31. Okay. Let me show you the graph. Now this is in PooCoin. Okay, see that? Now this is in 1 hour setup. See that? Boom! It went up. Lags and everything, and disconnections and everything. And bam, bam, bam. It went up. Went down. Buyers took advantage. Boom! Went up. Sellers took advantage, went down, went up again, and so on. And when this is the one that I noticed, and I mean, I'm not a professional trader, guys. I'm not a professional stock trader, okay? And this is just how I interpret the graph based on the news that happened with PVU. So the lags, the disconnects, it happened, and then they implemented the batches, and then they implemented, or they rolled out 2.5. Just the news, okay? It's just the news, because 2.5 won't be available until September 12th. So just the news itself, people panicked. Okay? They panicked. They sold it. They took it out, and then it went from the highs of 25, somewhere at 25.2, 25 point. Here you go. And what was the date for that one? That's August 26. August 26, the high was 25.22. Okay, went down, but it was still in the 20s. Sometimes it went to the 18s and 19s, but majority of the time it was on the 20s. See? For a good week or two, it was in the 20s. Then went down. Rolled out the farm 2.5. People aren't educated, and people were worried. Okay, so people did not understand, or there was no clear explanation as to what farm 2.5 brings. Okay? All they know was they need one plant, one NFT plant to exchange to PVU, and the exchange rate was 300 LE to 1 PVU. Then 2 plants is 100 LE is equal to 1 PVU. Which totally makes sense. Okay? Which totally makes sense to me. Because I myself was worried when I heard the news. So people were worried because again, there was no proper explanation. They didn't know exactly what is happening. Is it good for them? Is it bad for them? All they know was, or all they knew was, that they need one plant to exchange LE to PVU, and the exchange rate is 300 LE is equal to 1 PVU. Okay? And the other one is the OC. It's 9.88 now. 9.88 for the PVU token. So they didn't know. Now the other thing, like what I mentioned, sorry, I got distracted with the 9.88 or 9.82 now. See, 9.88 again. And the other one is the 2 NFTs. They get the 100 LE is equal to 1 PVU, which is the normal one. Okay. Now, at this price, people, traders would be most likely stepping up and buying the token because when 2.5 comes out, you can only wish that it goes up. But I think what it will bring will be better days. Better days in a sense that you would be able to purchase NFT items with the sapling, or just by watering the world tree, accumulating all the rewards. Hopefully they would get, or they would put a standard reward that's fair to others in terms of earning income. That way, the economy and the hype or the zest of the investors or the players wouldn't, they wouldn't cash out and quit, right? Because I know PVU still has a lot of plans in terms of development, like the PvP, the battles. So they have that in the pipeline. But the thing is, they had so much trouble in terms of maintaining the servers. I think fighting bots or something like that. Okay, so it's 9.89 now. What else? Let me see. So guys, if you're new to my channel, hopefully this one is helpful. Hopefully this is an eye-opener for you guys. Hopefully I am able to explain the things that you need to know. If you are new to my channel, please do not forget to click that like, that subscribe, click that bell button. That way you will always be notified with the announcements, with the updates. And go ahead and check my channel, guys. Like this one. There are a lot of NFTs that I featured in that channel. You may go ahead and check them out. See if you're gonna be interested. Again, do your own research. Those are just my game reviews for the upcoming NFT games this September, and for some, I think that's like October or so also. But it's just a quick glimpse of what you can expect from those games. Okay, so let's move on. There are some more things, the Q&A. Okay, so some more eye openers for you guys. Can players still play with low investment? That's a question that you guys would like to know, especially the ones that are still planning to get into the game. Okay? Yes, you can. You can simply grow sunflower until you have enough LE to buy 100 sunflower seeds. And then exchange those seeds for NFT plant. So that was what I was talking about. Okay? Sun boxes from Daily Quest also drop seeds if you're lucky. So there's a chance for you to get seeds in the sun boxes. That is a reward for the reward 4. So when you get reward 4, what do you get? 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? Okay. Next, is the LE I invested in the NFT plant is it forever lost? Not at all. So the LE that you invested for the plant, the NFT plant, if you ever decide to leave the game, your NFT assets can be sold back to the market for PVU. Okay, so since it's an NFT, you have sole control to those items. You can sell them, you can keep them, and then you can use them to play the game, okay, and earn more. So that's number 2. How do the new changes improve the server? The heaviest load for the server before was when players go to other farms. By removing this feature, the game should be able to handle a larger number of players at once. So just like what I mentioned earlier, guys, they did this Farm 2.5 to adjust and reduce the stress of the added processes that's happening when people head to other farms to water them. But again, this is just me, okay? This is just me. I sure hope that what they did was they did not change the exchange of LE to PVU. At least retained that part. 100 LE going to PVU. Well, that's just my 2 cents. Okay, next. How does the new change reduce botting using third-party tools and spamming accounts? Before Farm 2.5, there were no consequences to performing any actions above. Now, any individual who thinks about doing any of this risks getting banned and having at least one or more NFT be permanently removed. Okay? In other words, you are responsible for your own actions, and if you're willing to risk losing at least 100 PVU of investment, then be it. So mind you guys, 100 PVU back then when it was in the 20s. So say 20 multiplied by 100 PVU, that's $2,000 or 100,000 pesos. Imagine that, losing that. You get banned because of botting or whatnot that you're doing. I mean, hey, next. Can I still receive rewards from the World Tree if I give water later? Yes, the reward system works retroactively. Meaning, if you give water when the server has reached the 3rd reward, you are able to claim rewards 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So like what I mentioned earlier, rewards are stacking. Okay, if we reach reward 3, you get 2 or 1, 2, and 3. Okay, if you get 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the ones that you are getting. Okay? Okay, so can I still receive rewards from the World Tree if I give water later? The answer is yes. The reward system works retroactively. Meaning if you give water when the server has reached 3rd reward, you are able to claim rewards 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So, like what I mentioned earlier, when you receive, or when the server receive, or when we received as players, because we are in this together, when we get reward 3, when we get to reward 3, we get 1, 2, and 3. We get reward 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Rewards 5, so on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's how it goes. And you do not have to put water at the beginning. Okay, it's saying any time of the day, as long as it hasn't reset yet, you can still add water and you're gonna get the rewards. Okay, so there's no specific time like say, oh, at 7 o'clock in the morning, we only have 1 hour to put our water in. Everyone that puts water gets the reward, and if you put water at 8:01, you don't get any reward anymore. No, that does not work like that. Okay, next is, what if I give water but forgot about claiming until the next day? Do I lose my rewards? No, we allow users to claim rewards from 1 day before if they forgot to claim it. So we are given 1 day to claim the rewards. Right? They did not say that we can keep it for 7 days or 14 days and then it's gonna be gone. What they mentioned is clearly 1 day. So guys, make sure within 1 day after that rewards went out, claim it. Those are the things that I feel you guys need to know about Farm 2.5. I hope I cleared the clouds and brighten up how you understood things, because there are a lot of misunderstanding because it wasn't explained well. Hopefully Plant vs Undead contacted probably people are like YouTubers or something to roll out the news and discuss everything in a very clear way. That way people are not panicking and people are not just selling for the sake of just, however or whatever the price is, I want to take out my PVU tokens, that way I can cash out because the server is going down. PVU is going to close anytime soon. I personally don't think that PVU will close anytime soon. I think what they did for Farm 2.5 is good, except the conversion. For me, this is just, again guys, this is just for me. The plan, the idea, the concept of Farm 2.5 is all good, except for the PVU exchange system. And this is, again, me. For me, I believe that you don't need 300 LE to convert it to PVU, or you don't have to change that because it's working. It's working. I mean, what I would do is put a cooldown, put a longer cooldown in exchanging PVUs. Like instead of 3 days, why not 14 days or 7 days? So I cash out or I exchange now. I can't cash out or exchange within 14 days or 10 days or whatever, or 7 days that you set. I think that is a good approach to this one, instead of 300:1. I want to know your comments. I mean, I want to know your insights on this one. I want to know your opinion on this one, guys. And this is a critical matter because it's something that deals with earnings of the players of PVU. Do you feel that the changes in terms of exchanging LE to PVU is fair to the players? If you were to suggest, or if you were to recommend, what things would you recommend to the devs and the admins to change in Farm 2.5? Or if there's another version that they are going to release in the future, what things would you like to be changed? Put it in the comment section below. Devs and admins, hopefully you guys will watch this. Those are my 2 cents. Read the comments. The people or the gardeners or the PVUers are talking to you guys things that they would like to voice out. They are the life and blood of your server. They are what keeps the server going. They are also the ones that dictate the prices. More people buy, token prices go up. More people sell, token prices go down, right? It's up to you. I mean, servers, admins, it's up to you guys. If there's anything that you would like me to do for PVU, if you guys are listening, devs, admins, send me an email. I'd be more than glad to help you out and roll out the details, the information that you need to roll out. That way you don't just put it in paper and let other people try to understand what you guys are trying to put across, right? Because not all people can understand English. Not all people are good at understanding what you are implementing with just writing. Most of the people rely on other people's explanations. And if you cannot explain it directly to your players, explain it to us. There are a lot of YouTubers, there are a lot of influencers, there are a lot of people that have different means or different social media platforms to roll the things that you would like to roll out, just to make everything clear and not cause panic. Okay? Those are the things, guys. To the viewers, to my subscribers, you guys rock. Thank you so much. If you're new to my channel, guys, please do not forget to click that like, that subscribe, click that bell, set that to all. That way you will be notified with my future uploads, announcements, updates. Again, check my channel, guys. There's a lot of different NFTs that are going to launch. Pre-sales, launches, and everything. Check them out. Do your own research. Those are my game reviews. Good luck to each and every one of you. I hope you subscribe. I hope I did my part for you to click that subscribe button and, show some love. That way, you will be notified with the future videos that I will be uploading. Thank you. Thank you. If you subscribe, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I will see you on the next video. That's it for me. I'm out. Peace!